Earlier today, I was on Facebook and I saw an advertisement for the new game for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS, Sushi Strikers, The Way of Sushido. And let's just say the comments were less than stellar, and it really made me upset. This game has so much potential, and people are knocking it before giving it a chance. So in this video, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you should definitely give Sushi Strikers a chance, and why this could be one of Nintendo's big new IPs. Sushi Strikers was announced at E3 2017 very briefly, and it kind of went dark after that. The next big announcement was during the Nintendo Direct in March, where they gave you a complete explanation of what the game was going to be like. And at first glance, everyone had the same idea. Nintendo has this reputation that's had for years. It caters to younger audiences, and that's what everyone immediately thought, and immediately sloughed it off. And I don't like that. With that said, I definitely was one of the people that did do that. However, after playing the demo, I definitely have a different opinion about it. But before we go over all of the great things I love about the game so far, let's go over a lot of reasons why people don't want to play this game. First and foremost, let's talk about this reputation thing. If you look back at all of the games that Nintendo has in their amazing library, they're all based off of things kids would like to begin with. But if you play this game for just a few moments, you realize that you need some really fast hand-eye coordination to get anything done. If I was playing this, say, when I was younger, say around 5 through 10, I wouldn't have beaten this game. It would have been sitting in my collection and never being touched. I asked my mom, I gave her a call a couple days ago when I was deciding to make this video, and asked how many apps she has on her phone. And she told me she lost count. She has been playing Candy Crush for so long that she's on a level that I didn't even know was possible. This is right up her alley. Everyone's making fun of this, but in truth, they're catering to different audiences like the older generation. The older generation like small games. When the kids are not playing Super Smash Bros. Or Splatoon, maybe the mom or dad's going to sit down and play a couple rounds of Sushi Strikers to keep things going. Yes, the story mode is definitely very childish and kiddish, but in truth, you don't need a great story for puzzle games. Pokemon Puzzle League was one of the best games I played while I was a kid. But there was almost no story to it, but I loved every single moment of it. So when you're going into this whole thing that you're catering to a younger audience, I call total BS, so let's just take that subject and throw it out the window. The next thing everyone's been complaining about is this game apparently is too similar to games you see on mobile phones, and I have to say, this is also total BS. I can't support this argument whatsoever. Alright, I have tons of games on my phone that are apps, and I have never seen anything like Sushi Strikers on there. I have tons of puzzle games. I even played Candy Crush for a time. But I have never seen anything like this. And I think there's going to be a great following for this. Like I said before, if you played Pokemon Puzzle League and any of the old Puzzle League type of games back in the day on the N64 and Super Nintendo, we fell in love with these games. And I think this game, S-Strikers, is totally going to make a difference in the Nintendo IP library. Will there be a mock game that will copy this game almost completely within probably a month of it being released? Probably. It's ridiculous how many games are almost completely copied and put on mobile phone within a couple days of a game's release. But we have to deal with that. However, Nintendo has something new, unique, and once again, it is fun, which we will get into shortly. Before that, I really want to get into one of the last reasons why people hate on this game, and it's purely because who created it. I don't understand the hate against Nintendo. I really don't get it. The posts I saw today literally made my head go a 360. I just don't get it. If you hate a video game just because of who created the video game, just ignore it. I don't understand why people go into forums, posts, and blogs and talk about how they hate a certain thing when they don't even play that version. The amount of people that go on there that are from PlayStation or Xbox or PC gamers, if you don't like the game, I have a solid way for you to never worry about it again. Don't play it anymore. Now, there's probably a lot of people that love Nintendo and are seeing this and are immediately hating on it. And probably because they see other people hating on it. Don't judge a book by its cover. Give it a shot. The demo's free, man. Go onto the Switch eShop and give it a shot. I guarantee if you actually try it, you'll actually give it a chance. Now, the last thing I want to go over is simple, and it's the price tag. A lot of people are really up in arms about the price. It is a bit up there. I believe it's at 50 to 55 bucks, depending on where you're from with tax. I don't know what your wallet size is, and I know what mine is, and I have to be very picky about which games I get once a month, or even if I get one once a month. But I can tell you right now, Sushi Strikers is a game I would recommend. Alright? Compared to some of the other games that are coming out, like when they dropped Tropical Freeze for the full price tag, I almost didn't buy it. But you have to remember, this is Nintendo giving us their all. They didn't half-ass this game. There's no way they did that. They probably put all their effort into making a fun game, and they have tons of levels and tons of fun ready to give you. Don't immediately hate on it before you give it a chance. Now, I will say, if you get this game, me personally, I'm going to go immediately for the digital download. I don't know what your opinion is between getting cartridge or digital downloads. I've had some bad experiences with trying to trade games in, so I'd rather know I have the game forever and there's no looking back, and making sure I can always go back with replayability and all that access. The amount of times I just didn't want a game anymore and try to return it made me angry. And I always told myself I should just buy it full on from now on. And that's what I've been doing. And I've had no complaints because I know it's mine. I don't have to worry about getting rid of it or losing it when it's a digital download. And it's there forever. Say you lose your Switch, and you can re-upload it when you get your new one. Same thing for the 3DS. Alright, I know I've kind of been all over the place for this video. But, in a nutshell, for all the negatives so far coming towards the Sushi Strikers game, don't hate on this game yet. Please give this game a chance. Now, from this point on, I'm going to go over all of the benefits and reasons I love the game so far, and why you should definitely give it a chance. The biggest reason why you should get behind Sushi Strikers is because Nintendo is pushing it pretty hard. First off, I know I said earlier they definitely went dark, and they did, but then they threw a loophole for us. And originally it was only supposed to be for the Nintendo 3DS. Then, in the March Direct, they announced it was going to be coming for the Switch, which was a bit of a good and bad news, which means we get a new game for the Switch, but also kind of slowly drives in that dagger right into the Nintendo 3DS of its lifespan. But the Switch is the future for us, so we got to deal with that. But Nintendo's really pushing this. Alright, if you pay attention to how big the announcements were for the March Direct, Sushi Strikers had a really big chunk there that we had. Also, when they announced all of the online services, Sushi Strikers was right up there with Mario Tennis. Why would they put one of these small brand new IPs when they had other choices like Splatoon, Super Smash Bros., and Mario Tennis? The answer is Nintendo is really backing this new franchise, and I support it as well. It's not going to be as big as Mario or Donkey Kong or Pokemon, but look at Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem. These were all lower tier games, and they're on the forefront now. How about Splatoon and ARMS? Both of them did pretty well. Splatoon is huge, man. It's having a tournament with Super Smash Bros. At E3 coming up. So this game has the potential to go where it needs to be. Also, the fact that we're guaranteed online play is also a big step up for any brand new IP. So we need to have that in mind as well. Alright, I've been babbling way too long about this, so let's just get right into the game. Let's first go over the art style. First off, when you look at this title screen, Sushi Strikers: The Way of Sushido, you just have a sense of fun and adventure with these characters. Yes, the game's based off of sushi. I'm a big sushi fan, so that's kind of a plus. But you have the two main characters right in the front, Musashi. You can play either boy or the girl, which of course is always a very easy way to go. And then the little cat thing up top. You later find out that this is a very important character in the game, which I won't give any spoilers away for this small review of this. But overall, it's very colorful. You can tell there's a lot of little things they put into these characters to make them seem unique. I'm not saying this character is going to be added into Super Smash Bros., but who knows? This is a Nintendo IP, and this could be a new big thing. Now, another big thing I'm going to go into is the music. I don't have any playing right now because all you can hear is my sad, sappy voice. But the music is right on point. I'm not big into the whole J-pop culture, I guess you'd say, but the music really keeps you motivated while playing the game. It's fun and energetic. You really feel like you're in that situation with the music, the sound, the look, and everything while you're playing each match. The actual gameplay is very fast-paced, which I'm all on board for. If you like to move your thumbs around while playing video games, this game is for you. It's very simple in concept. You match plates up, and then you throw them at your opponent, which adds a very nice, diverse thing compared to a lot of other puzzle games. You don't really see many puzzle games doing the competitive thing, but in this aspect, it's working perfectly. In truth, I'm really excited for the online play just to play this game. Of course, I want to play Splatoon, and of course, I want to play Smash Brothers. But I totally see a lot of my time going into Sushi Strikers to do some online matches. In the game, it's kind of similar to how items work for Pokemon. You get to add these little pets in, and they help you out in each match. Little bit of a gimmicky thing for each little character, like extra points, or extra health, or extra whatever. I'm really excited to see what other possible things you can do. Then you get to the point where you can make certain teams, I'm assuming, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. And this is just the beginning. So, the game has not come out yet, so there's no way for us to exactly know what's going to happen. But, I totally think it's going to be worth anyone that picks up this game. Alright, just playing the demo, which is what you are seeing right now, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning of the video, but every little bit of time I played this demo, I enjoyed every moment of it. Alright, yes, it's a little bit goofy here and there, but all games are, especially when it comes to Nintendo. We definitely have a chance here to see a brand new IP and add to the gigantic library Nintendo already has. We have no clue what's in store for us in this game, but from what I've seen in that demo, and what I've said about what I think this game is going to give us, I still think you should give it a chance. At least give the opportunity and go play the demo at least. You never know, you may actually love the game. Or you'll hate it. I don't know. But the only way for us to find out is you giving it a chance. So at least do that for me. Thank you for listening to me, and don't forget, the game comes out on June 8th. I already have it downloaded and ready to go so I can play it. Hopefully you will too. Thank you for listening to my video. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. If not, oh well. But I'll catch you guys next time.